Paso Teller County DA Dan May says he stands by his decision not to file charges against alleged squatters who took over a dead woman's home, used her car, and stole her belongings.
It is a case Chief Investigative Reporter Eric Ross has been trying to get answers on since last year.
We've been trying for months to get anyone to explain why no one would arrest or prosecute squatters who reportedly destroyed a home the courts ruled didn't belong to them. The district attorney's office told us to go talk with police, while police told us to go talk with the district attorney. After our repeated questions went unanswered, we decided to catch up with the district attorney outside of a recent hearing to ask questions a grieving mother has wanted answers to for more than a year.
It is a shame. I surely wouldn't want any other family to have to go through something like this.
Jerry Clark contacted News 5 Investigates after she says a man named Jack Cole and a couple of his friends moved into her daughter's house after she passed away unexpectedly in October 2017. Now, this was before News 5 Investigates worked with lawmakers to change squatting laws in Colorado, but we never could get a clear answer as to why no one faced any charges for allegedly taking the dead woman's property and reportedly causing tens of thousands of dollars in damages.
The police knew what was going on here, and nothing was done. And if they would have done something, if somebody would have acted and done something, we could have prevented this damage.
Colorado Springs police said they conducted an investigation and turned the case over to the DA's office for review, but ultimately the DA decided no charges were warranted. The Clark family wanted to know why, but our repeated requests to talk about the case went unanswered, so we caught up with District Attorney Dan May outside the courthouse. Eric Ross with Channel 5, can you answer why your office declined to prosecute the squatting case? As you know, we've been trying to talk with you for months about this.
Eric, I think we've responded a few times.
That's not true. In fact, Dan May nor his spokesperson answered this inquiry, or this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. We made nearly a dozen attempts to get questions answered beforehand. The only response we have on file from the district attorney's office is this emailed statement from September 2018. It reads, quote, "We have received no reports to suggest any damage was done to the property and no reports to suggest that Mr. Cole remained on the premises after he was evicted. The family should report any suspected crimes to the police." Well, the family did just that. In fact, News 5 Investigates obtained calls to police using public records laws, and the evidence paints a much different picture. Court records show a judge gave the Clark family possession of their home back on January 8, 2018, and ordered the squatters to get lost. A couple of days later, the squatters were still inside, reportedly packing up the dead woman's belongings. Listen to this call Jerry Clark placed on January 10th.
Everything's being stolen out of the house as we speak.
Who is this man?
Jack Cole. He's been squatting in that house. And the court gave possession of the court took the possession of the house away from him on Monday.
Okay.
And he's stealing everything out of the house.
And he's been evicted, you said?
Yes, he has.
Okay.
There's insufficient evidence.
But remember, the squatters were ordered to leave on January 8th. Yet a week later, on the 16th of January, a neighborhood friend calls police to report squatters inside the dead woman's house.
Colorado Springs Police and Fire, this is Melissa. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm just calling to report that there is somebody in my friend's house that passed away, and nobody's supposed to be in there. They had squatters in there, and now there's somebody else in this house now.
Okay.
They're taking out her appliances.
Based on the evidence that we've been given on this case, there's insufficient evidence for charges.
And that's the story Dan May stands behind. Keep in mind, the district attorney's office said there's no evidence that Mr. Cole remained in the home following the eviction, but we know he was still inside the house based on a bizarre 911 call he placed to report that someone had robbed him.
Colorado Springs, number 1, what's the exact location of the emergency?
Yeah, I just got robbed.
What's your location?
3752 Swanson Drive.
That's the house a judge ordered him to move out of back on January 8th. Police responded, but instead of arresting Mr. Cole, they took a report from him and left. Then came January 23rd. 2 weeks after Mr. Cole was supposed to get out of the house, Jerry Clark calls police again.
There's a burglary.
Okay, and can you explain what the situation is?
A gentleman has stolen almost everything out of the house, except the toothbrush. No, even the toothbrush.
Okay.
The toothbrush is even gone. Everything's gone.
Okay.
Everything's gone.
And so did he live there, or?
No, he didn't live there. He was squatting there. It's not his home. He's been squatting there for 3 months. I called 3 times yesterday to get the police to come over so they could check the situation out because everything's gone and nobody came.
Mr. May, can I show you this though real quick? Just really quick.
Come on, Dan.
The judgment for possession was issued on January 8th, 2018. The writ of restitution was issued on January 12th.
Eric, again.
So just real quick.
Coming back to something you're pointing out that's a year old, over a year old at this point. There's insufficient evidence. I mean, we've looked very seriously at this case. The police have done a very serious investigation. We've looked at a number of different potential charges.
Oh, no.
It's insufficient evidence based on the law as it was at that time.
But have you reviewed the 911 calls? Can you answer that? Have you reviewed the 911 calls?
The police. I'm sorry, when you're done.
It's a question May did not answer.
We just follow the law, and the law is what the law is, the facts are what the facts are. If there's new facts, then that's something you need to ask the police department.
But with all due respect, sir, you've never answered our questions. In fact, our news director's called multiple times and Lee has failed to respond.
Eric, if we're just trying to make this look like you're chasing after me, you're just not going to get a different answer whether I'm standing here and talking to you or
You
whether
just
we're
don't
going to
like
walk.
the answer that you got.
There's insufficient
We haven't been getting any answers from you.
You don't like the answer.
We've
We
never been getting
responded,
any answers.
Eric, and you don't like that, so you came back with more questions.
And that was Dan May's lead spokesperson, Lee Richards. She's right, we did ask more questions. That's our job as journalists. For now, though, the district attorney's office maintains they don't have enough evidence to file charges. Watching out for you, Eric Ross, News 5 Investigates.